Good afternoon, Darden class of 2022. Let's hear it for them. Woo! You made it. You guys are looking good. I'm Dean Scott Beardsley, and it's my privilege to be your dean. And it's my honor and pleasure to welcome you to Darden. How sweet it is to hold graduation with you in person for the class of 2022, even if it's not the location we planned for. You know, we've learned how to roll with stuff. I also welcome friends and family who may be joining us from around the world that couldn't make it here to Charlottesville. Welcome. I'd like to introduce a few of the people on the stage with me and make a few brief remarks for you. Joining me on the stage are some of Darden's senior leaders. Mary Margaret Frank is Senior Associate Dean for Faculty Development. She holds the Samuel A. Lewis Senior Faculty Fellow and is a John Tyler Professor of Business Administration. Elena Lutskina. She's the Peter M. Grant II Bicentennial Foundation Chair in Business Administration and Chair of the Academic Standards Committee that decides whether or not you graduate. And they follow the progress of our students and certify your readiness. Also on stage, we have Mike Lennox, the Taylor Murphy Professor of Business Administration and our Senior Associate Dean and Chief Strategy Officer. And finally, Yael Grushka-Cocaine, Altec Steislinger Foundation Bicentennial Chair in Business Administration and Senior Associate Dean for Professional Degree Programs. This year, we have 3 faculty marshals for the class of 2022. Professors Yael Grushka-Cocaine and Elena Lutskina, who are here on stage, were elected by the full-time MBA class as faculty marshals. And Elliot Weiss was elected by the executive MBA class. Elliot is the Oliver White Professor Emeritus of Business Administration. The class's selection of these faculty marshals signifies the great esteem the students have for these professors and for teaching excellence at Darden. In the Jeffersonian tradition, these faculty members led the Darden graduates down the lawn this morning during UVA's commencement exercises that a lot of you probably attended. They exhibit the close connection between Darden scholars and students, and we recognize them today for their teaching and research excellence and unwavering energy and support for you all as students. Please join me in congratulating and thanking Yael, Elena, and Elliot. And I would also like to thank all the Darden staff and the faculty who have worked so hard to prepare not only for this wonderful event, but to get you here. And their dedication is a hallmark of our best education experience. And please join me in thanking all those who made your graduation possible today. And finally, we know you can't get here by yourselves. Let's acknowledge the family and friends of the graduates, particularly parents or those who played a role as parents, whose encouragement and self-sacrifice did so much to prepare and sustain you for the high academic standards that you've achieved. Welcome and thank you all to the families of the students. I'd now like to make a few remarks as your commencement speaker. First of all, congratulations on getting this far. You've made it, class of 2022. I'm so happy for you. Let's hear it again. As I think back over your journey of the last 2 years, your journey, our journey, Could we ever have imagined it would turn out this way? That a series of Greek letters such as Omicron would chase us for over 2 years, that war would reappear in Europe, and the list goes on. Our life context has brought so many struggles, a yo-yo of emotions, from anxiety to fear to injustice and loss, frustration at what could have been, what should have been. My heart goes out to all of you and anyone you know that have experienced pain or loss throughout this unrelenting pandemic. And yet, as sure as morning brings light to the darkness, the past 2+ years have also spawned great things: kindness, relationships, opportunity, innovation, heroic deeds, gratitude, love, optimism from the depths of despair. And your care and concern for the Darden community is what made it possible for Darden to be one of the only business schools to remain open during the entire 2021 academic year for in-person classes. And for that, I am very deeply appreciative. You know, in this tough context, some managed well and thrived, and others not so well. In my life, too. Even with similar circumstances. Why? Some may be bad luck, and perhaps some of it could be attributed to perspectivism, meaning that the same set of facts and context lead to a different perspective and conclusion. It happens all the time. Think of democracy, or what someone's view of right and wrong is, or how one person has a cheery outlook and their neighbor a bleak one. But perspective and frame of mind are a choice, a freedom we each have. But how do I get more of the great stuff on the teeter-totter of life? How is a really great question, and it has puzzled me a lot. So, despite, or perhaps triggered by my newly found distaste for Greek letters such as Omicron and Delta, I found myself thinking of the Greeks. At Delphi, the temple of Apollo's oracle had 2 words of wisdom: know thyself. But knowing thyself can be a challenge. We are each unique and have what the existentialists call facticity, elements of your life that you did not choose, such as when you were born, your country of origin, gender, race, and parents. But could there be an approach we could all use? To solve the problem, I went to Greece last summer with my wife. I did so because that's where Claire and I fell in love 34 years ago. And I was in need of some inspiration. So one of our first stops was to visit the university of one of history's wisest philosophers, Aristotle's Lyceum. It is now destroyed, as almost all the famous temples of Greece are. But it is clear to me that the ideas hatched there are powerful and that they endure. Perhaps their power is the reason Socrates was put to death, and Aristotle's apprentice Alexander went on to rule much of the world. Walking around those ruins, I pondered, know thyself, and considered that Aristotle might have added, have a meaningful life. I asked myself, what is my internal iOS, my personal operating system for the pursuit of knowledge about myself, about yourself? How do we learn? How do we be, well, a human being? I hope it is fair to say that you learned a lot here at Darden. Pretty sure I'm right at that. You put yourself out there in a new context with new people on new subjects in a new environment taught by professors you didn't know. You didn't control when you were cold called. You didn't control COVID. You didn't know if some of your classes would be hybrid or virtual. You tried new things. You succeeded. You failed. You embraced uncertainty. You observed. And you were given feedback, and so was I, about yourself. But you pursued knowledge. And in that pursuit, in those moments when you were stretched and tested and stressed, you learned. Thus, we learn about ourselves by trying new things in new contexts with new people, solving new personal and professional problems without perfect certainty. And then we observe ourselves and what happened. It is life like recursion. Recursion is a function which is a function of the previous step, like a Fibonacci sequence in which the next number is the sum of the previous two numbers. In other words, you learn from your past development and plug it into the next step. Try new things, observe the result, and see what can be learned for yourself, and then plug it into the next stage of your development. The learning output of the previous step is the learning input to your next step. Rinse, wash, repeat. Call it continuous improvement, call it a growth mindset, or just call it personal development. In this world, every setback is an opportunity to learn, and every challenge is a chance to improve. We don't only measure wins and losses or money, we more importantly see what we can learn from the feedback in the game of life and become a better version of ourselves every year. Lifelong learning. Learning like we did as children when we found that flow and didn't think about it. Walk on Escher's impossible staircase. While walking down, you might discover that you are actually walking up. Be. But how to be? What should I be? Here are 5 ways of being I urge you to consider. First, be a critical thinker. Like Rodin's famous Le Penseur statue, question your assumptions, ask questions, and have an alternate hypothesis. Wonder, for example, why am I getting this news feed from an AI algorithm? Define your terms. Ensure you understand how the people you're talking to define their terms. As Montaigne recommends, have angular vision to look at things from different perspectives. Our common humanity is much greater than we think. Notice what works and what doesn't. Seek excellence and good competition to increase your learning. There is good feedback in learning, in losses and mistakes, and in winning, but you need to see it. Second, be values-driven. As Martin Seligman calls them, find your signature strengths. They are you and part of knowing thyself. So discover them, find contexts of people and work in which to use those values, and be yourself. Not everyone's are the same. On the yellow brick road of life, the bricks are your values, and your signature strengths will guide you toward the unknown. Third, be bold and dream big and small. If we view stress as something to be minimized in life, we stop challenging ourselves and we stop growing. The biggest risk is often taking no risk at all. Pursuing dreams and projects is what actually makes life interesting. Whether or not you achieve exactly what you set out to do is important, but in the end, it's not what matters. But they are your dreams, and you are allowed to dream. Define your dreams carefully and base them more on your personal mission and less on extrinsic quantitative measures such as money or ranking or whatever else someone wants to put on you. The latter will be the result. It is a bit like the happiness paradox. The more you try to measure happiness, the less you are happy. 4, be aware of and beware of the tyranny of social comparison. Anxiety is a reaction to perceived loss. Think of FOMO, the fear of missing out. How much better does Instagram actually make you feel about your life? What are your perceptions and where do they come from? Where do your expectations for life come from? Have you ever noticed that the higher your expectations, the harder it is to be happy? Try gratitude instead. 5th, be good and generous. Ask yourself both, what is good enough? But also ask yourself, how much good is enough? This includes being generous of spirit and assuming positive intent. A meaningful life can come from being a responsible leader in the service of a good cause. Perhaps pursue your whys and your causes and callings thoughtfully. So in your pursuit of lifelong learning to know yourself, I give you these 5 ideas to program your personal operating system to improve your being. Be a critical thinker. Be values-driven. Be bold and dream big and small. Be aware and be aware of this tyranny of social comparison. And be good and generous. You may be thinking, that's all nice, but how does it work with all the uncertainty that the world is dishing out to me right now? The answer might be on Netflix and Amazon Prime. I have a question for you. Did any of you stream a lot on Amazon Prime or Netflix during the COVID pandemic? I know I sure did. I never watched TV, but I have streamed more shows than ever in my life over the past 26 months, including South Park, Peaky Blinders, Call My Agent, and my kids occasionally turned on Temptation Island. But I found the Beatles documentary, Get Back, particularly instructive. I felt like I was literally able to watch Da Vinci paint the Mona Lisa as I watched McCartney and Lennon at work as the songs Let It Be and Get Back were created. It was messy, random, iterative, team-based, contextual, spontaneous, painful, nonlinear, emotional, and absolutely brilliant. It drew on many of their past experiences. There was stress, pressure, and dynamics, but there was joy, pleasure, and flow as well. There were many failures. It was not perfect out of the gate. Things got cut. The people and their skills mattered, but they each brought something different to the party. I don't know why, but for some reason, I imagined that the songs were just penned in one sitting and they were perfect at the first go. Nope, that is not what happened. So it was like watching a recursive live learning performance over a few weeks. They were getting to know themselves, and they captured magic in a bottle from their being. And for me, one of the greatest songs ever written was born, Let It Be. For me, it's much more than a great song. The lyrics are truly words of wisdom. What do you do when things happen? when people or the news say things that upset you. In your hour of darkness, it is standing right in front of you. So stop trying to control what you don't control. Let it be. And in the end, no matter what curveball or googly life throws at you, remember you have one great power: the power of your attitude and mindset, and the freedom to exercise it. No one can take this away from you. Life is complicated, but it's also beautiful. When all else fails, in French, we have an expression for accepting life as it is. C'est la vie. It is typically accompanied by a shoulder shrug. C'est la vie. For example, COVID, 110-degree weather for graduation. Yep, c'est la vie. Try it sometime. It's liberating. Each of you is special. You belong in this world, and you are part of this world. I wish you great success in being the responsible leaders that we have tried at Darden our best to prepare you to be. So to summarize, as you go forward and seek to know thyself, remember this: be, let it be, c'est la vie. It will set you free. Thank you. You guys have heard enough from me over the last 2 years, so now it's time to hear from our students. And I'm delighted to welcome on stage Darden Student Association President Demario Moore, who represents the full-time MBA.
Thank you so much, Dean Beardsley, for those wonderful remarks. Okay, adjust my microphone. Hi, everyone. My name is Demario Moore, and I'm the outgoing president of the Darden Student Association. And today, I'll be sharing some remarks for our graduating class. So give a round of applause for yourself. So Roy T. Bennett once said, "Your hardest times often lead to the greatest moments of your life. Keep going. Tough situations lead to the greatest moments of your life." When I reflect on my life, there have been several hard times, but each of them has led to a life-changing moment. There are two that I'll focus on today. The first is centered around my upbringing in Detroit. I grew up low income in a single-family household with my mom and 3 of my siblings. Watching my mom juggle multiple jobs to provide for us was very difficult to witness. However, it taught me the value of grit and resilience. My superwoman, she motivated me not only to land my first job at 14, but to become the first person in my family to attain a college degree. The second period of resilience was during our first year of business school. I, like many of you, was not prepared for a global pandemic. Social distancing, Zoom classes, and virtual gatherings, they became our new normal. Additionally, death, depression, and other forms of mental health issues became too much for a lot of us. The nucleus of Darden's MBA program is the connections you're able to build over the course of 2 years. Therefore, not having the full in-person experience we all dreamed of, it hurt us. However, we persevered and we thought of new ways to get together, whether it was getting together in a Huntington field in small pods of 15, cheering our classmates on competing in the drag show over Zoom, or going with humans of Darden and having small dinners. I mean, let's think about it. We wanted to be together so bad that we drove over 2 hours to Danville to get the first dose of the COVID vaccine. We overcame so many obstacles, and we developed a sacred bond that will forever be unique to our class. So as you enter the next chapter of your lives, I want you to always remember, your hardest times often lead to the greatest moments of your life. Keep going. The greatest moment will come after that. Thank you so much. It's been a privilege to be here. Congrats to the graduates. So, the moment that many of us have been waiting for, I have the honor of introducing our next student leader, who's our speaker, who was elected by the full-time MBA class. I'm happy to say that he also is a Detroiter. I met him during my first week here at Darden, and we went to Moe's Barbecue, and we had a long conversation and talked about our history and what we wanted to do here at Darden. And we made a commitment, and he said to me, let's change this place. And this person did just that. So everybody, please help me give a warm welcome to my brother and my friend, Alex Smith.
Thanks, Demario. Love you, brother. Good afternoon, or should I say good evening, Darden class of 2022. Sorry, yeah, go for it. Let's go. I'm going to begin with a few thank yous. To the faculty and staff, thank you for your tireless commitment to making this experience truly transformational. To my classmates, thank you for being exceptional, compassionate, and determined. And to my international classmates, thank you for sharing your perspectives in a way that continue to make this world feel that much smaller. And lastly, to the families, both chosen and given, especially my family. We are here today because of the unconditional love and support that you have given us. Thank you. And with that, one last time, Section D, are you ready? Let's dive in. Darden is a special place. It transforms us, teaches us to make decisions in ambiguity, and gifts us with a broad and powerful network. With such a robust value proposition, I surely thought we would also learn the formula for manipulating time as busy CEOs. I mean, each year, Darden pulls together 400 exceptional students, intelligent, thoughtful, intent on leaving their mark. We learn synergistic frameworks and financial models, and do stakeholder analyses until we are repeating the words stakeholder and map in our sleep. Alas, in typical Darden fashion, the lesson on controlling time was probably buried in the 20-page econ tech note that no one read. Humor me for a second. If you had the superpower of influencing time, what would you do with it? Would you slow time down to elongate the joyous feelings of deep connection that flood you during a Darden Stories event? Or would you speed up time, maybe like the morning after TNDC? Of course, we do not have this superpower, or do we? Next week, we'll jet off across the world and into our new lives in the proverbial ivory towers of big business or the bullpens of the next unicorn startup. We'll draft pitch decks late into the night, spin financial models that ultimately get moved to the appendix, and attend meeting after meeting that probably could have been an email. Through this, we will inevitably long to change the speed of time. And this, my friends, is where I have some great news. We've got the wrong goal. Instead of manipulating time, we should seek to squeeze every bit out of the time we are given by being mindful and intentional. Here's a playbook for making the most of each minute. Playbook idea 1, use discomfort as a push. I used to be paralyzed by fear. I was terrified of being gay and of being an addict. Fast forward 8 years, and these two traits have become two things I'm not only the proudest of, but also two things that have brought unmeasurable joy into my life. Being openly gay gave me the man of my dreams. someone who challenged me to see the world in entirely new ways and pushed me as I manifested a life beyond my wildest dreams. Not to mention, he kept most of us fed the past 2 years. I could not have done it without him, and had I not faced one of my life's greatest fears, I would have had to do it without him. The thought of that rips my heart out. Likewise, I was terrified of the world knowing that I was an addict. But by seeking help and having a family that rallied around me, I was blessed to find the stability, self-awareness, and determination that have brought me to today. While I almost never made the leap, I am thrilled that I decided not to play small and gift myself a second chance. I offer these examples not to dwell on the struggles of the past, but to inspire us for the challenge of the future. When faced with fears, we can do two things: run through or run away. I hope you'll remember to run through, because you never know what amazing life is waiting for you on the other side. Someone once said, "Your fears, worries, and false beliefs do not keep you safe, they keep you small." Which brings me to playbook idea number 2. Stop playing small. Remember those times in class when you stayed silent, convinced your point wasn't smart enough, only to have someone else make the exact same point and get a nod of confirmation from the professor in the class? Me too. This is playing small, and I'm reminding us to stop it. Some of my most memorable learning experiences at Darden came when I raised my hand, stated a crisp response, and heard, "Anyone else want to chime in?" Those moments make life interesting and worthwhile. If we play small, we lose one of life's most valuable experiences, being wrong. We must be wrong, and we must own being wrong to grow. So day one at your new job, be okay with being wrong. And hey, if it backfires, call me. I'll try to cheer you up. Lastly, playbook idea 3. Extinguish regrets. Take a second and think back on something you regret. My guess is that it's something you didn't do. Inaction regrets are the ones that nag at us the most. Research shows that inaction regrets fall into one of 2 categories: boldness or connection. Boldness regrets encompass not taking that trip, not advocating for someone else in a tense moment, or not telling that cute guy how you truly feel. Connection regrets are just that, not taking the steps to connect with people on a deeper level. Oftentimes, this inaction is the result of a desire to avoid the feelings of disappointment and shame that accompany failure. But those feelings can be powerful guideposts. Ultimately, we act in accordance with the feeling we are seeking to avoid the most. So, when faced with the risk of failure or the profound sadness of regret, which will we choose? Well, if we can shift our perspective on failure, stop seeing it as a catastrophic embarrassment or a complete negation of our value, we've all been there, and instead look at it as an opportunity for growth, we'll find it that much easier to be bold. The next time you are faced with this dilemma, I hope you remember how bold you can be. You took a chance on yourself, probably like me, took the GMAT 5 times, and wrote that Darden application. Look at you now. We are all capable of making the most of our time on this planet. If we remind ourselves daily of this playbook, then maybe our dreams of the life we hope to create will not seem so far-fetched. We can stop running in place and get where we want to go. I mean, had you told me 10 years ago that I would be an out, married, gay man who was 8 years sober and graduating from one of the world's premier MBA programs, I probably would have checked you into rehab. But here I am. And here we are. We are all living those dreams that we had years ago, and we are on the precipice of achieving the dreams we carry with us now. Congratulations, Darden class of 2022. Love and light to you all.
Thank you, Alex and Demario, for your comments. Very, very well done. Now we begin the process you've all been waiting for, the awarding of degrees, and we will be awarding the dual degrees followed by the Master of Business Administration degree.
You're going to be at the end. Okay, guys, are we ready to do this? I don't know, that did not sound loud enough to me. Come on, this is your last chance. The following student has completed the combined degree with Juris Doctor, John McLaughlin Yates. Faculty Award for Academic Excellence and C. Stewart Shepard Distinguished Service Award. And the citation for the award reads, Johnny, for his tremendous service as co-chair of the Darden Tutoring Program, Johnny Mack's thoughtful leadership, advocacy, preparation, and genuine eagerness to help others provided critical support, knowledge, and encouragement to countless Darden students. Congratulations. The following students have completed the combined degree for Master of Education: Antonio Brody, Jr., Sarah Brown, Lindsay Ann Burke, Nicholas Alexander Campbell, Justin Robert Trinidad, Hoyoung Zhong. The following students have completed the combined degree with Master of Data Science: Gabriela Bilmares, Frederick William Blickley IV, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence; Patrick James Corbett, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence; Jeffrey Martin Hansen, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence; Nicholas Gerard Keeley, Christina North, Drew Spencer Pearson, Melissa Ann Rowan Rice. The following students have completed the combined degree with Master of Arts International Relations, the Johns Hopkins School of International Studies: Matthew Zachary Schrank, Brandon Donald Weber. The following students have completed the combined degree with Doctor of Medicine: Leslie Alexandra Henson, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence; Michael Henry Quinones, Jason Stewart Robart. The following students have completed the combined degree with Master of Public Policy: Miguel Alejandro Garcia Moya, Cheyenne Rose Johnson. The following students have completed the Master of Business Administration degree: Sheun Samuel Hadeboro, Manuel Augusto Aguirre Cardenas, Orlajide Alex Hajide, Catherine Elizabeth Allen, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence and the C. Stewart Shepard Service Award. The citation reads, for bringing out the best in Darden through her leadership and service as Darden Student Association Vice President of Darden Cup. Kate's thoughtful and inclusive planning elevated this hallmark tradition, prioritizing building community over competition. Congratulations. Kyle Thomas Allen. Natalia Alvarez Diaz. The Women's Leadership Summit Trailblazer Award. The citation reads, for her leadership and numerous contributions for advancing women and gender equity at Darden, inside and outside of the classroom, through her work with faculty, admissions, women at Darden, the MBA Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Initiatives, and her presidency of the Graduate Women in Business Club. Natalia is a visionary leader, paying careful attention to the individuals in the community around her, working to make Darden the best school it could be for diverse women and all. This award will be further recognized in the fall at the Women's Leadership Summit in DC. Congratulations. Ariel Anbal. Benjamin Thomas Ansel. Philip Aristotle Apelles. Eliza Hannah Appleton. Ashok Ashia. Emily Katrina Ashtiani. Ergin Tanner Ayalp. Natalie Ann Azarella. Michael Oloatomason Babalola. Nicole Teresa Milvia Baque. William Fletcher Baldwin. Valentina Baraldi. Jose Tomas Barriga Cruzat, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Gabrielle Bass. Rushabraj Bakshi. Catherine Ann Bigando. Edward James Bell. Thomas John Bender. Victoria Ionita Belsi. Evan Scott Barenholtz. Jacob Elliott Berlin, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Arundhati Bhatt. Rohan Birani. Kathleen Bishop. Mary Elizabeth Wales Blankenship. Lauren Diane Bookstaver, faculty. Cameron Kunz Bosnick. Mudit Bothra. Lindsay Diane Braylauer, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Ivana Anna Brancaccio. Beth Lynn Bravo. Catherine Rose Brennan. Andrew Russell Bridges. Ian Edward Chester Britton, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Ethan Scott Broner. Thomas Fitzgerald Brown. Mark Donovan Bugus. Jennifer Lynn Bundy. The Frederick S. Morton Leadership Award. The citation reads, in recognition of her outstanding contributions to the Darden community as Executive Vice President for Darden Student Association, Jen's creativity, impeccable planning, and signature kindness opens doors, minds, and hearts for Darden students, faculty, and staff. From orientation to graduation, Jen's passion and genuine care for others could be felt every step of the journey. Described as a wonderful, humble, and inclusive leader, Jen's dedication and perseverance have truly made Darden a better place. Congratulations. Daniel Harrison Burko. Courtney Melissa Beyer. Megan Elizabeth Cabell, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Dunjer Chai. Katarina Isabel Mejan. David Caldwell. Jonathan Campbell. Roshi Tao. Nicole Daniela Carter. Paul Carti de Romagna. Jose Pablo Casares Preciado. Chen Tershin. Chelsea Ray Krauser. Kathleen Tyler Krasikis. Joseph Raymond Siborowski. Tomas Jose Clara Bizarri. Harrison Rutledge Clement. Bridget Therese Coburn. Benjamin Thomas Coleman. John McCluskey Cornelli. Thomas Connor. Bryce Cosgrove. Cameron Scott Coulter. Ryan Michael Coop. James Edward Cuvia. Sean Timothy Crane. Ryan Gregory Crawford. Nicole Elizabeth Croft. Daniel S. Curran. Ahana Das. Pratik Das. Joshua Pete Duttel, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Bo Ryder Davis. Caroline Patricia Davis. Javier de Andrés Gayon Navajas. Roberto de la Viña Estrada Noa. Alexander Harrison Dean. Mark Bradford Delaney. Roberto Andrés Delgado. Michael Delisle. Zach Germain DiPasquale. Natasha Dickey. Kyle Andrew Dickinson. Skylar Gray Dorfline. Michael D'Onofrio. Matthew K. Doyle, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Theodore William Drake. Peter Joseph Marshall Duffy. Kelly Marie Doolin. Colleen Audrey Dyer. Esther Festus Edugo. C. Stuart Shepard Distinguished Service Award. for her exemplary service as Executive Vice President of the Black Business Student Association and co-facilitator of Darden Stories. Esther's dedication, creativity, and genuine approachability have helped her foster a stronger, more authentic Darden through sharing and collaboration. Congratulations. Rachel Madeline Edwards. Caroline Grace I. C. Stuart Shepard Distinguished Service Award for her exceptional leadership as Darden Student Association Vice President of Outreach. Through her tireless commitment, signature positive attitude, and boundless energy, Caroline has strengthened the Darden community through transformative experiences and service to others. Congratulations. Hudson McDavid Farron. Charlotte Kent Fretridge. Andrew Finkelstein. Ryan Fischel. Zoe Catherine Fisher. Andit Fleitas. Thais Fontes Dremont. Isabel Ray Fontunio Seitzer, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence, and the C. Stuart Shepard Distinguished Service Award for her truly remarkable service as Darden Student Association Vice President of Leadership. Always the first to offer assistance on a myriad of projects, Issa's astute guidance, unparalleled organization, and gracious spirit have left a lasting mark on Darden clubs, student life, and anyone who has had the joy to work with her. Congratulations. Cody Fox. Stephen Todd Frankowitz. Virginia Claire France. Haley Elizabeth Funger. Douglas Van Meter Gabbert. Ana Maria Gallardo. Gao Yao. Edward Andrew Gardella. Olivia Luciana Pavko Giaccia. Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Benjamin Russell Glada. Theodore Matthew Glickman. Hannah Grace Goodvin. Who did we skip? Who did we skip? Who did we skip? Hannah. Okay, I'll read Hannah again. Hannah Grace Goodvin. Mary Alexandra Goodman. Adam Benjamin Gordon, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Did they write out Bradley Ryan Gordon. Jared Benjamin Graham. Grant Turner Guess. C. Stuart Shepard Service Award for exemplifying excellent student leadership through his contributions to SWAT and the Darden Business and Design Club. Described as a ball of sunshine by his peers, Grant's infectious spirit and can-do attitude have helped brighten the days and lives of countless students, faculty, staff, and community members. Congratulations. Samuel Everett Harrow. Benjamin Riley Hayes. Matthew Lawrence Hazelgren. Mary Zach Dobler. Yihan Hu. Austin Lee Heater. Peter James Heffron. Kiana Hemyari. Augustine V. Hernandez. William Patterson Heron. Lucy Mills Hockman. Heather Brask Hoffman, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. I'm going to go back in time. Back in time. We can go back in time. Connor Michael Gilligan. Derek Clinton Hoff. Lee Y. Grace Husak, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Emily Louise Huddleston. Eric Sawyer Hughes. Emilia Hugues Artur. Simon Ibanez Baharano. Sakun Yim. Thomas Vincent Inglesby. Frederick Nicholas Jacobs. Shanna Nicole Jewett. Anshini Amit Javari. Gigi. Karishma Tamarapali John. Brett Michael Johnson. David Christopher Junta, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence.
Change of shift. Ready? Samantha Caden. Tarun Kalakuri. Daniel Corlin. Julia Michelle Carnazzi. Alec Daniel Keller, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. William Higginson Kelly. Samir Zahin Kimo. Bilwa Adarudha Kekale. Charles Frederick Kimball. Junga Jessica Kim Schmidt. Kieran Kinnear. Oh, I'm sorry. Junga Jessica Kim Schmidt, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence, and Frederick S. Morton Leadership Award. The citation reads, Jess Kim Schmidt, in recognition of her exceptional service to the Darden community through her work with the Business Ethics Club and beyond, whether it was helping plan the inaugural Darden Ethic Conference or checking in on a fellow student, Jess bettered everything and everyone she came in contact with. Described as an incredible leader, friend, mentor, and coach, Jess has left an indelible mark on the Darden community that will be felt for years to come. Kirin Kinnear. Alvin Sheth Kirit Kumar. Stephen Carl Kirsch. Morgan Elizabeth Klausner. Aaron Cotts. Carolyn Ann Koenig. Christine Marie Kraft. Philip Nesbitt Krebs. Priyank Kumar. Anuja Kurmadali. Andrew Reed Kurzweil. Елена Кузнецова. Wallace McDowell Kyle Jr. Jorge Ignacio Laborde Bravo. Jonathan Barton Lamb. Paige Elizabeth Lawrence. Kalia Leggett. Manye Liana Lay. Jared Benjamin Lanner. Emmanuel Benigno Carmelo Ledesma Lim. Yusu Lu. Mark Jeffrey Lianis. Thomas John Lodge. Blaine Edward Luce. Stanley Liu. Louisa Tripp Lurank. Robert Jackson Lyerly, Jr. Robert Charles McKinnon, Jr. Nicholas Smollett. Guido Pablo Mamoni Sanera. Catherine Allen Mandel. Fernando Matsuzaki. Joseph Maybank V. Sean Joseph McAuliffe. John Thomas McCabe, Jr. Ryan McCarthy. Amy Elizabeth McClure. Samuel Hampton McLeany. Lauren Annette McDermott. John Thomas McDonough. Max Elliott McHale. Jacob Alexander Meagan. Crystal A. Mendes. Emmett Francis Courtney the Trouble Mercer. Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Middle Miwada. Kirby Elizabeth Miller. Casey Mims. Millie Mittal. Tanya Mittal. Kristen Loram Linza. Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Quentin Monahan. Juan Martin Montiel. Demario D. Moore. Nathaniel William Morgan. John Ford Morris. Sarah Elise Morrison. Boa Chandler Muniz. Edmund Francis Murphy IV. Kevin Bennett Murray. Megan Nash. Abhishek Naskanti. Samantha Claire Newby. Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. James Nish, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Chad Thomas Nowakowski. Nicholas Isao Ochi. Adriana Gadala Maria Ochi. Tyler Robert Autumn. Ibrahim Alumide Akenla. Percy S. Oliver. Clay Thomas Olson, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Shisam Ogedi Ameyanma. F.A. John Aral. George Sperry Ordway. Oluwaseyi Veronica Oyenikon. Gretchen Louise Pace. Matthew John Paganusi. Paula Enrique Palm. Roberta Pilares Bilton. Happy birthday, Bobby. Chaitali Bipin Pandit. Madeline Lizzle Parker. Nicole Napier Patterson. Charles Collette Momani Patton Jr., Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Brett F. Pierce. Eduardo Javier Pereira Candanero. Richard Peterson III. Henry Barber Flager. Kevin Chen. Zoe Julia Marie Rankin. Swaroop Rao. Andrew Boomer Repka. Jordan Drew Ressa. Mary Winston Richardson. Samantha Richman. Rich Woman. Eric Lubo Riley. Cecilia Rios Murrieta. Rafael Joaquin Rivera. Faculty Award Academic Excellence, C. Stuart Shepard Service Award. The citation reads, for his conscientious work as president of the Consortium for Graduate Students of Management and mentorship to first-year students, Rafa's approachability, selfless leadership, and willingness to share knowledge with others helped transform the lives of classmates from the classroom to casing to careers. Chase Gardner Rogers. Joshua Scott Rombaugh. Margaret Garland Rose, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. David Rosenstock. Jacob Richard Rosenstock. Andrew Steele Rowland. Alexander Joy Ruark. Justin Robert Rums II. Sarah Miller Rums. Patrick McDonough Ryan. Syed Adam Sadiq. Faculty Award for Academic Excellence, C. Stuart Shepard Service Award. For his passionate leadership as Darden Student Association Co-Vice President of Social, often described as a full-time job, Adam approached all challenges with enthusiasm, creativity, and tremendous heart. Whether it was planning a party for 800 or game night for 20, Adam fostered community, authentic connections, and lifelong memories for his classmates. Channing A. Samer. Ryan Christopher Summons. Michael Christopher San Ramon. Happy birthday, MSR. Natsuki Sato. Katrina Schwab. Matthew Elston Schwartz. Rushton Gregory Scott. John Samuel Seeley. Stephen Alexander Severino, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Catherine Elizabeth Shadlock. John Francis Shanley. Matthew Heller Shapira. Alessia Shell. Andrew Fitzgerald Shelton. Kyle Burton Shoebottom, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Shashrikman Shefra. Sarah Snyder Silvestri. Christophe Hubert G. Sion. Eduardo Sequeira Rocha Guevara. Sorry. Alexander Donald Smith, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Dennis Francisco Somoza. Inseung Song. João Paulo Souza Vieira. Corey Phillips Spera, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Mary Lorraine Swan. Richard Cody Swift. Arata Tano. Palak Tayao. Peace F. Tiloa. Chris Towsend, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. James Michael Travis. Joel Bryce Travis, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Chikudi Charles Udenze. Elizabeth N. Ugeta. Edward Berkeley Ukrop. Sonta Umekaffer. C. Stuart Shepard Service Award. The citation reads, for his tireless commitment as Vice President of Admissions for the Black Business Student Association, Darden African Business Association, and the Global Business and Culture Club, Sonta is the definition of a thoughtful, inclusive leader striving to make Darden a better place for incoming and future students around the world. Joshua Daniel Union. Hendon Alexander Van Dyke. Nicholas R. Van Schaik. Caroline Rose Mongnas. Edney Carolina Vasquez Ramos. Christina Gladys Lynn Walters. Wang Jianming. Dilip Viswanath Warrior. Amanda Claire Weir. C. Stuart Shepard Service Award. The citation reads, for her outstanding service as core Vice President of Social for the Darden Student Association, Amanda's dedication, hard work, and attention to detail helped elevate the Darden students' experience, re-energizing beloved traditions lost to COVID-19 pandemic, and establishing new events to celebrate the community. Thank you. Megan Ryan Wheeler. Edward Dowling Whalen, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Charles Walker White. Dana Patricia White, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. William David Whitmer. Jason David Wilkie. Takim Sourpatch Williams. Benjamin David Wilner. Braden Thomas Wilson. Hannah Louise Wilson. Timothy C. Wilson. Catherine Rain Weinberger. Lauren Whitman. Christian Alexander Wolf. Megan G. Wolf. David Wong. Jing J. Shu. Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Jennifer Xian Zhen Yang. Mark Andrew Youngentrop. Yun Kong Yu. Casey Yukas, Faculty Award for Academic Excellence. Hannah Zachary. Taylor Marie Zaitin. Cisha Sharon Zhou. Daniel John Zils.
Please join me in giving class of 2022 a big round of applause. Woo! It's for you, you deserve it. I have one little piece of late-breaking news. Led by Darden student Barb Botzer, the UVA men's tennis team just won the national title. Woo! All right, our tradition in concluding graduation ceremony is to hear a farewell song, the Irish Blessing, sung by Darden's Cold Call Chorus, a group of students, faculty, and staff. Please welcome them to the stage if you're here and able to sing.
Other microphone as well.
What though the tide of years may roll and drift us far apart, for alma mater still there'll be a place in every heart. In college days we'll sing her praise, and so and at the dear old UVA. That good old song of Wahoo, we'll sing it o'er and o'er. It cheers the hearts and warms the blood to hear them shout and roar. We come from old Virginia, where all is bright and gay. Let's all join hands and give a yell for the dear old UVA. Wah, 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 UVA, Virginia, hooray, 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 UVA.
All right, we're almost there. We've just got one more thing to do. I would like to ask section A, B, C, D, E, and F to stand up and look this way, and we're going to take J, all stand up and look this way, and look this way, and we're going to take a class picture. Stand up and look this way. Now throw your hats. Ready for this? I'm going to throw the hats here on a count of 3, all right? You tell me when. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We're done. Have fun. Congratulations, class of 2022.